Hello friends! Today we are going to make a Ladybug cupcake. So what you'll need is cupcakes to decorate, red frosting, green and black frosting, and then this guy also has a piping tip on it. It is a brass tip. It has lots of little holes in it. And then piping bags for these two. We're going to use a spatula to get the red on the cupcakes for the Ladybug. And then what you also want is a large glass or a large cup of boiling or boiled water, just hot water, and then you're going to put your metal spatula or knife in there so that that part can get nice and hot so that we can smooth out our frosting later to be nice and smooth. So with your red frosting, what we're going to do is get a lot on the edge of the spatula and you are going to frost it onto your cupcake. So I like to get a lot on my cupcake and then start to spread. So starting from the center and then working my way out, going side to side. And it's kind of nice that the cupcakes are domed already because the Ladybug shell, his back is kind of domed. So it kind of works in our favor. So you want to work your way out to the outside. Try not to get the crumbs. If you do get crumbs, wipe them off on the bowl. And then get more frosting, and that will help kind of cover up the crumbs. And it's okay if it's not all the way smooth yet. That's why we have that hot spatula in the hot water so that it can get nice and hot, and then we can smooth it out really nicely. So get it as smooth as you can for right now, and then we'll come back to it. So go ahead and do your other ones. So again, put it in the center, and then I like to work my way from the center to the outsides. And if that happens, just cover it right back up. If the crumbs try and show through, just cover them back up. All right. Pretty smooth, liking it, okay? So then after you get your base on there, you can take your hot spatula, kind of tap off the excess water, and then gently smooth your frosting. Look how shiny and shimmery it is. It's so pretty. Dip it back in. So pretty. Getting it all nice and smooth. So this hot knife technique works really well for the sides of cakes. If you want flat cupcakes like this, I love the hot knife technique. It's comes in handy if you want smoother frosting. So do the same thing on this side. You're just going to go back and forth with your hot spatula, making it nice and smooth with that hot knife. Be careful around the sides so you don't get it overhanging. If you do, then just go back around the sides and kind of smooth that up like that. Then see how they're built up from the side. I'm going to go back over and smooth that towards the center. Awesome. That's pretty smooth. Awesome. That hot knife worked perfect. And then what I like to do is use a little bit of green to just put a few little grass petals at the front of the cupcake. So all you're going to do is squeeze, stop, squeeze, stop, squeeze, stop, just along the very, very edge. So that he kind of looks like he's in the grass. Squeeze, stop, squeeze, stop. A little bit of grass on there. Then with your black, scoot your frosting down, twist the bag so that you have a good handle on the end so that you can squeeze it out the top. What you're going to do is do a straight line down the center. It's okay if it breaks like that. We'll go back over it. So we're going to do one straight line, and then where the grass is, you're going to go ahead and make the face. So making a little kind of rainbow, and then fill that guy in. with frosting. And make sure if you do have a little extra on the tip, you can squeeze it out and kind of start fresh so that you have a clean tip as well. Then what you're going to do is make little dots for the ladybug. So you're going to squeeze, stop squeezing, make a little swirl so it doesn't leave a little tail on the end. So squeeze, stop squeezing, do a little swirl. If you were to keep squeezing, you'd have a little tail like that. So the trick is to squeeze, 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 stop squeezing, do a little swirl, and that way you don't have that tail like that guy. So you're gonna do a couple dots on each side. Doesn't have to be perfect, and don't have them all lined up in a row, right? Because it's not an even I almost called them a caterpillar, ladybug. So I noticed that that isn't all the way smooth, so I can take my hot spatula again, very carefully this time, and it doesn't have any red on it because of the water. Gently, I'm just gonna smooth that out. Try not to get any of that grass. And there's a little bit extra right here, so I'm just gonna do a little bit more green on this side. So it kind of makes it a little bit more even round of a ladybug. Cute. All right, let's go ahead and do our other one. So again, a line right down the center. Then you're going to do a little rainbow and then fill that guy in for his little face, and then little dots. Squeeze, stop. And if you do have a little tail, you can let it sit for a second and then pat it down with your finger, just really gently, and it'll go away too. All right, looking pretty good. Take your hot knife, hot spatula, and smooth that out again. Remember how there was a little tail? I'm just gonna go back and push it down. Just gently, don't smash it, but just a gentle touch. There you go. So if you want, you can also add green all the way around the outside. So he's all in the grass. That looks cute too. So all you're doing is squeeze, stop, squeeze, stop. If you squeeze too much, then the grass does whatever it wants. So just be careful when you do the grass, just to do small little quick movements with the grass tip so that not too much of the frosting comes out. All right, cute. I like it surrounded by the grass. That is very cute. All right, that is how you do your little ladybugs. Hope you enjoyed, and happy decorating. Bye guys.